I was born in Macon, Georgia in 1920, and in 1921 we moved to Atlanta. We lived in that big house there on Avery Drive. One of the big changes was that, of course, we didn't have an electric refrigerator. We had an ice box, and the ice truck was drawn by horses. So we always looked forward to the ice truck coming because we would hop on the back of it. I was only about 4 or 5, but I was able to hop on the back of the truck and ride to another couple houses down the road on the ice truck. We lived across the street from Devereaux McClatchy, which was the son of Mr. McClatchy, who gave the land to the city for a park. And Devereaux lives in a white brick house across the street from our house. And we knew Devereaux and his wife, Dorothy, very well. They were very good friends of ours. He later became president of the Atlanta School Board, a very prominent lawyer in Atlanta. McClatchy's yard, which was highly decorated and with Santa Claus with his sled and all running on top of the house. And they did that every year, and it was a citywide interest because cars would come by there for 2 weeks, bumper to bumper. I learned to swim in the swimming pool in McClatchy Park, down below the where the slides and things were. There's a ravine, and down there there was a swimming pool. It must have been about maybe 30 feet long and 10 feet wide, made out of concrete, with the water faucet running in one side and out the other side. So it's constantly was changing water, but there's no guard at all. Was there? It was up to about 3 or 4 feet high. We moved to the other side of McClatchy Park, down below, and on Avery Drive, and we were only 150 yards from McClatchy Park there. So we played football there in the afternoons, and I was a pretty good runner, and I was a faster runner than Frank Davis, who lived up the street, and I tackled him, and I broke his leg. And then our tackle playing, but we still played touch football every afternoon there. Peter Davison lived 3 doors down the street from me. That was Dr. Hal Davison's son. He was a wild kid. He used to ride his horse. He had a pony, a 3/4 size horse. And he would ride it all over McClatchy Park, standing up without holding on to the reins at all, just standing up, and the horse just galloping around. And he was riding, even not holding on at all. And but he had to go on vacation. He said, "John, would you exercise my horse while I'm away?" So I said, "Sure, Peter, I'd be glad to do that. Show me where everything is." I wasn't a horseback rider. I'd been on a horse once or twice in my life. I don't know why I thought I could ride a horse. Anyway, I did. And after Peter had gone, I got on the horse. I got him saddled up, and we rode on the horse down to Piedmont Avenue there. At Avery Drive to Piedmont Avenue, and crossed over into Piedmont Park. Well, then it was just woods there. So it was a nice trail through the woods. We followed the trail about a half-mile back in there. I said, "Well, I guess now, horse, it's time for us to turn around." I turned around. The horse knew the way home. He started trotting. Then he got into a full gallop. Full gallop on the way home. Came to Piedmont Road. He did not stop. Cars coming right and left. He went straight through Piedmont Park. No cars hit us. And straight on up at Ansley Park with me holding on for dear life. And I didn't fall off. I stayed on. And we got to our driveway and went up our driveway. And there's a little path down to Peter's. The horse knew the way very well. He went down to his stable and he stopped.